Dance Arts of Columbia provides fitness fun for everyone from 3 years old to adult. Dance Arts is a good environment where the friendly staff makes you feel comfortable. Dance Arts feels that dance is an art form that you can experience firsthand by learning tap, jazz, modern, musical theater, lyrical, and ballet. Dance Arts urges you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment while getting fit and having fun. For class information, call 875-1569. Dance Arts of Columbia, serving Columbia since 1979.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Monday, May the 9th. There's a very special event coming up on Saturday, and we're going to talk about that right now. LAURIE Matthews is with us. Good to have you here, LAURIE.
Good to be here.
Postal Service Food Drive, right?
Letter Carrier Food Drive.
The Letter Carrier Food Drive. So what is this?
Well, it's where the week before that customers should get a bag in the
mailbox.
Correct, and a card, and they just put non-perishable food in the bag, and on May 14th hang it on their mailbox. They just put cans in their mailbox if they want, and the letter carrier will pick it up.
Now, is this drive going on all over central Missouri? Is every postal district doing it?
Well, it's up to the post offices, but pretty much every post office does.
Everybody
It's
in
nationwide.
Columbia.
It's just not.
Columbia, Jefferson City.
Yes.
If you do not get a bag.
No, you don't get a bag.
No, sometimes I get a bag. Sometimes I get a bag. But no,
you can still put it out, and your carrier should pick it up.
So if you did not get a bag and you did not get a letter, you can still put your non-perishable items in a bag out at the mailbox, and they're going to know what it's for.
Yes, every carrier even is well aware that that's the day our
And this all goes to the food drive.
Food Bank of Central and Northeast Missouri.
Right. How much food do you know off the top of your head was collected last year?
We were down a little last year, and I honestly don't, but it's a tremendous amount of food. And you can also donate money. There will be an envelope in the bag, and they can convert, actually buy more food.
Exactly.
20 pounds for every $1.
Right,
that we
so
collect.
if you would prefer to just give money, you give $1, and I think they can buy 12 and a half meals.
Yes.
So you imagine what 12 and a half meals in a bag would be.
Yes.
So if you give $5 or $10, you're really helping out a great deal. Or if you want to give the non-perishable items,
just nothing glass, because that stuff gets thrown around a lot. You know, it's in the back of our vehicle, and someone, we have helpers also. You can set it out at 9 o'clock, and at 9 we have helpers coming out to collect food because we're delivering mail also that day.
Okay.
So we have mail in packages, and so if your carrier doesn't pick it up, it's a volunteer. It shouldn't be some. It's
but
not
don't put glass in. I didn't think about that. Put canned goods or anything that's in plastic, because when you throw it back in that mail truck, and you got ragu.
Or even perishable like apples or, you know, they're going to get damaged.
Okay.
So.
That'll be Saturday, May the 14th.
Correct.
LAURIE Matthews, thank you so much for coming by. It's a pleasure having you here. You know, LAURIE used to come on all the time with your mom,
Irene
Haskins.
I did. And then I'd try and get a word in edgewise.
Oh, and with Irene, it was hard to get a word in
We're here
edgewise.
for the food drive.
Yeah, but we're glad to have you here. And
She's here in spirit.
You're exactly right. We still remember Irene and think about her and love her.
Thank you.
Right. LAURIE, thank you so much for coming by. Now, here, stick around, because our next guest, something you might be interested in doing. It's called Bike Across.
I like to bike.
Bike Across Missouri, and I've got DANITA and GREG WOOD. Good to have you here.
Good to be
both of
here.
you.
Thank you.
Now, what is Bike Across Missouri?
Well, we call it Big BAM, and BAM stands for Bicycle Across Missouri. It's
Big BAM.
Big BAM,
Okay.
and it's a 6-day bicycle ride, 300 miles from river to river.
From St. Louis? Are they starting in
Joe,
St. Louis?
St. Joe to Hannibal.
To Hannibal.
We're going up and down, over and crossing Highway 36 all the way, so we'll be above and below and above and below.
Oh.
And
this is running from June the 11th through June the 17th.
yes.
Now, if people want to participate in this, what do they need to do?
They need to visit bigbamride.com.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just to say, if you just Google Big BAM, it's the first thing that comes up, and we got a really good Facebook page. We put a lot of stuff up there, so you can get a lot of information We also have a town guide that we just published that's online. You can read. It's a 24-page publication.
So how many people will be participating in this?
Well, last year we had about 1,000 riders.
1,000?
So it's still unsettled yet for this year, but because it's 2 months away.
Do they all start together?
Well, they don't exactly start at the same time. We have people who get up with the crack of dawn and leave then, and then we have the crowd. There's a band every night, and then there are people who stay up rather late and might depart around 10 a.m.
Okay, the ones that stay up late don't get up at the crack of dawn.
They might not.
But when at the starting point, do you have 1,000 bikers all at the starting point together?
We did last year. At the campgrounds.
Yeah.
They all start from the same point every day. So.
And do they try to all ride together, or some of them are stragglers? Some
of us are stragglers.
It's a recreational
some of us are at the
ride,
back.
But it is really kind of like a rolling music festival is kind of the concept. It's not just about it's biking, but it's also about music and the social things. There's just a lot of things. But one of the highlights, I think, is the fact that we go through all these quaint small towns in Missouri. Some of them aren't so small, St. Joe and Hannibal, but a lot of them are, and you get a real feel for what these towns mean to Missouri and what they bring to our state. But I think a lot of the fun is just riding through these rural areas that have very little.
And where do you spend the night then? You camp or you stand up?
Right, there's a campground. We provide a campground. We provide showers because we have showers on semi-trailers.
Oh my goodness.
And gear transport.
So we provide everything you need to have a good time. All you need to do is get on your bike and ride.
Right.
And we do.
You move all the luggage for everybody for what they need for that 6-day trip.
Their tents, their luggage. Some people will stay, but some of these towns are pretty small.
Well, how do you know that they're all going to make it to the same town by nightfall?
We actually have a safety protocol in place if their luggage isn't picked up.
Okay.
And
by a certain time.
A lot of these riders have done this before, so they know, that we've got this down to 50 miles a day, and that's a very doable amount for
50 miles a day.
Most recreational bicyclists can easily do this,
We both did the ride last year.
And
there
you
was
rode
one
50 miles?
70-mile day last year. We're not doing that again.
I rode 26 miles in one day years ago, and my bottom was sore from that. But we're on a time. If people want more information, where do they go?
BigBamRide.com.
BigBamRide.com, and you wanted to thank your sponsor.
Well, I just want to say thanks to InBev, AB, Goose Island, IPA, and Missouri Beef. Cool Bikes is giving away a bike. That's one of our sponsors, so you can win a Cannondale and Trek of St. Louis. You can pick one of these up at Waltz Triathletics, Cycle Extreme, or Clumps.
We're out of time. We'll see you next time. Have yourself a good morning. Bye-bye.